Hi guys. Yeah, I'm here to talk about a topic on purpose. I'm here to talk about purpose. Now, what is purpose? A lot of us have different perspective of what purpose is all about. But I'm here to tell you that purpose is a reason at which a thing is being created. Each and every one of us on this planet Earth have a purpose. Each and every body on this earth has a purpose. So we have questions we ask ourselves that why am I on earth? What have I come to do? Those are the questions that run through our mind about purpose. Why am I on earth? Okay, I'm here to fulfill purpose. What is the purpose I've come to fulfill on this earth? That is what we all have to find out. Now, I have an answer to this question. And the answer is you are on this earth to fulfill purpose, which I just said. You have come to fulfill the purpose that God has for you. On this planet Earth, each and every one of us has a purpose, and that purpose has been given to us by God. God is the one that gives each and every one the purpose why He created us. God created us for a purpose, and He expects us to fulfill that purpose. It is our duty, it is our right to find out what that purpose is about. We should discover the purpose by ourselves. Now, how do you discover your purpose? The only way you can discover your purpose is by asking God for direction. You cannot just come to a place and you just like, for instance, I came to a venue where they sell a lot of things, or I came to a studio to come and sing, and probably I don't know what I came for. I know that is a studio to sing, but what am I going there to do? What is my purpose? My purpose is to sing, right? But should in case I don't know the purpose why I'm going there, that's just like I'm going without direction. That means whenever you don't have a purpose, or if you have not discovered your purpose, it means you are just going without direction. Meaning you are going without control, and that is very wrong. Going without control is just like you wasting your time, because you have to go through a process. For you to find your purpose, you have to seek for God, for God's direction, pray. I don't know why a lot of people don't believe in prayers. Even Muslims pray, Christians pray, but a lot of people feel that this pray is just too much. And I've come to realize that a lot of people don't believe that God can do something. I don't know why a lot of people doubt God, but just give God a chance in your life and just try Him out. Let me put it that way: try God, and He will do what you don't even expect Him to do. He will do it for you. Now, back to what purpose is about. For each and every one, we have to discover our purpose on this earth. We all have a reason for coming to this earth, and the reason is to fulfill purpose, right? Now, how do we fulfill that purpose? If I have determined that I'm going to be a lawyer, and the plan that God has for me is for me to become a doctor, it means me becoming a lawyer, or God choosing the profession of a doctor for me, is for a purpose. But if I decide to go with my own opinion of being a lawyer, I will just go without God's leading. And that is very wrong, because at the end of the day, I'll regret it. But if I go according to God's plan, according to God's purpose for my life, which is for me to become a doctor, things will work out well for me. That is why if you put God in everything you do, and you find your purpose in God, things will fall in line. Things will fall in pleasant places for you. So, how do you discover your purpose? The first thing I wrote here is to discover your purpose, you have to identify the things you care about. Now, thinking about purpose. Yeah, purpose. Sometimes some people see it as it's not compulsory to involve God, right? Yes, purpose. If I should say it in a layman language, I will say that purpose is what you have been created for, because there's no two definition for it. It is what you have been created for. So looking at yourself, what do I know how to do best? Identify that thing that you care about. Identifying what you care about or what you know how to do best. When you have a thing that you are good at, you need to work on it and make yourself become better in it. For instance, if I know how to bake, I have to build myself on it. I have to learn more, I have to practice more to make myself perfect at it. That is what identifying the thing you care about. When I identify the fact that yes, I know how to bake and I work on it, or I practice more, I'll become better at it. So that is a way of discovering, that is one of the ways in which you can discover your purpose. So another way at which you can discover your purpose is to reflect on what matters most. I have here, reflect on what matters most means that you should reflect on the benefits it has come with. For instance, a man wants to produce a product. Like for instance, if a man wants to produce a cotton board, if a man wants to produce it, he has to look at the benefits it will serve to people. What do they use it for? What benefit does it have to do with people, to people rather? And how does it profit him? Those are the things he has to look at. Reflecting on what matters most. Identify what the value says about you as a person. For instance, if I want to produce this, I should identify what this will say about me. Meaning that if I produce this and people are using it and it serve as a good, it serve as something useful for people, I will be recognized because my name will be on it, my brand will be on it. So that will make people to identify the value. Okay, sorry. Identify the value says, sorry. Identify what the value says about you as a person. I hope you understand that. Identifying what the value says about us is like we should, like if we have a talent, and we showcase that talent, what benefit does that talent has to do with us? I think that example is better. What benefit does that value or that talent has to do with us? That is what it's talking about. Does the value speak good about you, or does it speak bad about you? You need to ask yourself this question. This can help you or guide you on how to make use of your value. Then the third one I have here is recognize your strengths and talents. Identify where you are good at. If you enjoy that which you are doing, what impact it will have to the world, what legacy you will leave behind, which will it benefit people? If something happen now, will what you have done before stand in for you as a legacy to others? Have you identified these things? If you cannot recognize your strengths and talents, you can ask your relative or family members to help you with, to recognize that strength and the talent that you have. If you have a particular thing you feel you are good at, and it's looking like things are not working out for you in building that talent, you can ask people around so that they can support you and help you to build your talent and to build that gift in you. Then the fourth one is try volunteering. After discovering your strength and talent, make it work or make use of it. You can make use of it by volunteering. You volunteer by making use of your talents to help people around you. Like, if I love singing, for instance, I love singing, and probably I have people around me that love enjoying to people's voices, or I love listening to songs when people sing for them because it makes them feel happy. That is a benefit. That is more or less like a service I'm rendering to them. And it makes that talent that I have to be useful. Do we all understand? Yeah. It makes that talent that I have to be useful to them. So now your talent has to be engaged for you to be perfect at it. If you don't engage in that talent that you have, you can't go far. Yes, you can't go far. If you have a talent and you are keeping it inside of you, you don't bring it out, nobody will know that you have a talent inside of you, right? Nobody will know. And it's more or less like the talent is dying in you, which is very wrong. If you discover a talent, I will advise you to show it out, showcase it to people around, let people know that this is the talent that you have, and that will serve you well, and it will bring out who you are, who you truly are. It will bring out what you are made of. It will bring out that thing that makes people to recognize you. Do you get? Yeah. So the next one I wrote here is imagine your best possible self. Imagine your best possible self. Then, because of time, I will run through the rest. Cultivate a positive emotion like gratitude and awe. Look to the people you admire. Look to the people you admire. Like, if you have a role model, for instance, that you are looking up to, if you have someone as a role model that you're looking up to, it will help you more in building your talents. Because if it is someone that sings and you like the way the person sings, that person can ginger you, can steer something in you that will make you to want to be like them. So that is what it's talking about. Now, we have two aspects. I'm going to be talking about two aspects of purpose. The first aspect I just talked about was how to discover your purpose. How to discover your purpose. That was what I talked about. And now I'll be talking about how to find your purpose in life. Now, each and everyone came to this earth, to this planet Earth, for a reason, which is to fulfill purpose. And for you to find the purpose you have in this life, the first thing you have to do is to read. You have to read to build more on that purpose, to find that purpose that you have come to this planet Earth to do. You have to read more. To find the purpose in life. The second one, turn hurt into healings for others. Like, let me cite the example of singing. As I said earlier, if my talent is to sing, and I have people around me that when they listen to songs or when people sing for them, that heals up the pain in them. Then it's more or less like I'm rendering a service. I'm showing myself that this is what I can do. So that is what turning hurt into healing for others is all about. Cultivate gratitude. Cultivate gratitude. That's the third one. Cultivate gratitude. Then the fourth one, listen to what other people appreciate about you. That is very important. If nobody appreciates anything about you, it means it's just looking like you are not needed. That is what it's about. If you do a lot of things and people don't appreciate what you do, it's just like a wasted effort. So that is what it's about. Then the fifth one is find and build community. Find and build community. Then the last but not the least, tell your story. That is what it's about. So in all, I would like to tell you that for you to discover your purpose, you have to know God. You have to know God and plan towards finding that purpose that you have for yourself. You can find your purpose by reading and other things that I mentioned. I hope this helps.